Speaking of things that make me happy, give me a second.
Here we go.
Where's my voice for this one? James Gunn, you son of a bitch, you did it again. Thank you very much. All right. If you're listening or watching, I would love to have a sit down with you and just talk.
Just call the man. Good grief. He ain't gonna give up, Jim. Just call him, okay?
I'm sending my therapy bills.
What are we talking about? So PT's just 2 days straight. He shot most of it here in Cleveland. Thank you once again. We're talking about the new Superman trailer that dropped today. And yeah, we're definitely getting into this one. This got people talking. I don't know about division. I've seen less haters than I've seen congratulators, which is a good thing. So yeah, police, you're gonna have to get us on this one.
You're gonna have to get us on this one. They are mad excited for what you tell them, lady man.
Oh my goodness. Superman teaser trailer. Here it is right now. Here's our reaction.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
Superman.
That soundtrack, please.
Some bitch did it again. Some bitch did it again.
Can you do me a favor? Can you get the excited applause? Because that one just looked like just a bunch of bored white people. I'm sorry. They all look bored.
I'll give you this one because
right.
Why don't we just give our own excited applause?
I would, but somebody cut onions over here, so
I want to go on record and say this. Damn it, Bama just said it. Bama said it earlier. He just said he said it. James Gunn is him. This motherfucker is 3 Guardians movies, The Suicide Squad, Maker, Creature Commandos.
And that
what more do you want? He gives a damn. What more do you want? He gives a damn.
Yes, Nicole.
Oh, Slither, still one of my favorite horror comedies.
That shit's
Everything I've seen in this and seeing crypto actually being crypto.
Mm-hmm.
He got that dog. He got that dog. He got the dog. I didn't know that I needed the dog. Had he just had the dog when I was a baby girl, I would have loved those first movies. But he got the dog. Now he got the dog.
It's him, and I'm like, oh, we starting it off. Him beating.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
Molly Walker.
okay. Let's walk. Let's walk through it, and just seeing all of that, seeing this scene gave me these vibes. And I was done. I was like, yo, okay. And realizing that the story, this is not an origin story. There's already been heroes established in this world. He's just in it now. And I'm like, dude, you fucking did it.
And this is why not every story has to be an origin story if done properly.
That.
Not only that, I feel like, especially based on what you just said, if you do it right, that's going to actually bring people in to try to do their own research and do their own watching of other stuff in order for you to even get up to what you're seeing on the screen.
This is why I kept saying, folks that were crying and bitching and moaning and whatever, I'm like, James Gunn himself has said he's always been a fan. He's read these comics. How do you think he knows about these characters, these obscure ass characters, and to bring them into? You just don't pick those out of the blue.
Also, shout out to Hellspawn Cosplay for just being Mr. Receipts. It's like, wait a minute, y'all the same Man of Steel fans that Shadow missed, and now y'all saying y'all should have Man of Steel too. Let's go back a few years, shall we? This man pulled a receipt out the black box. I'm like,
is this your king? Is this your king? He literally gave him this look. Yeah.
I mean, Snyder fanboys need to go outside and touch grass and get therapy.
Who are you telling?
So let's get into it real quick.
What was the White Walker looking dude at the end? What was that?
Metamorpho.
That was Metamorpho.
Okay.
That's who that was. I actually have.
That made me happy.
Right there.
That made me so happy. See Rex right there. See Rex coming to the screen finally. Fucking finally, man.
Shoot, I'm happy about Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl, and Guy Gardner's not my favorite Green Lantern, but John Stewart's on the way somewhere else, so I'm good.
It's the fact they went.
The fact that they got this.
Right.
And there's an Alex Ross. As much as many people said, I'm not liking the hair. I'm not liking the hair. There's an Alex Ross painting of Mr. Terrific, and it's spot on.
Yeah,
it's spot.
You worry about the fro. I'm like, the fit. I want the jacket if it was in my size. It's like,
I'm telling you,
why are you so worried about the fro?
There are going to be some serious upgrades to cosplays this coming year because of this trailer alone.
Listen.
Metamorpho, Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner, and Hawk Girl all look cool. Yes, they do. They look absolutely amazing.
Right.
I was outdone.
That's
like,
beautiful.
This is good. This is good.
And it's a practical suit.
That part.
It's a practical suit. So somebody has cosplay skills.
Yeah,
and it stays within her normal color scheme too, which is what makes it even better. It's not some outlandish scheme because some dude decided to create something. Let's make it unique and different. Go home.
Zack Snyder tried to fast track Superman. He tried to give it edge. Justice League and James Gunn said, "I'm taking my time. I got a sport. He got a sports.
I'm sorry, as we have said multiple times on the show, Zack Snyder is a great visual director. He is a crappy writer.
Yeah.
But wasn't he a writer for comics at one point, or he was just?
That's Scott Snyder.
Yeah, Scott Snyder. Yeah, he's a fan of certain. He's a fan. I'm not gonna say Zack Snyder's not a fan. He's just not like paying attention to like the details of a character.
His vision doesn't match up.
Yeah. You know, you're just like, okay, we get it. Yes, Superman does die fighting Doomsday, but it was you put so much story into one movie that it became a clusterfuck, and it was like, dude, you got way too much going on.
But it was so. But here's the thing about it was between Man of Steel and the Superman we're getting. Man of Steel was dark as shit. Yeah. There wasn't really the hope that very much Superman's story is. We just got a 4-minute trailer. All you got from that was hope, upliftment. I mean, the scene with the kid holding up the Superman flag, calling out for Superman. The fact that you literally see him struggle as a Kryptonian alien struggling to fit in with a society that turned his back on him. God dang it, James Gunn. You pulled a rocket on us. You pulled a freaking rocket on us.
He pulled the fucking rocket again. Yes.
Oh no,
seeing Nathan Fillion.
Right.
Seeing Nathan Fillion like this, and people was crying about the bowl cut. I said, you don't understand how accurate this is.
Yeah.
Right?
He's supposed to look like a goof.
Even to the face. He brings out Guy Gardner.
That with that face, and I'm like, that's the most goofy. I said, that's a Guy Gardner face, if there ever was one. Son of a bitch. You got it right. Because I kept trying to figure out. I was like, how is he going to pull off the bowl cut? How is he going to pull? And I'm like, fuck, he pulled off the bowl cut.
Right. And it's perfect. I'm like, you can. I was like, why do people? It's like you want. Okay, I say this and I'll shut up. You are not, even with all the technological advancements we have, even with all the practical applications we have, you're not going to get 100% comic book accurate in anything. You might get some, you might get close to some details, but nothing will be perfect. Let it freaking go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's two scenes that really, well, three that really stand out for me. The shot inside the fortress, because this is inside the fortress. That's one of the robots that Superman would normally have in the fortress. And it's holding his hand. He's
one of his caretakers.
Yeah.
Fuck, James, you did it. I didn't have doubts, but I didn't know you was gonna go, I'm gonna take this baton and run with it.
He just said, I'm gonna make you cry.
Boy.
He just said, I'm gonna make you cry. That's all that was.
Yeah, he does. Val says James Gunn hits us again with the cute and cuddly again with Crypto. Yes. That shot of him whistling and then Crypto pops up. I'm like,
you're the good boy. I know. Look at him, he's so cute. Him good boy. He go home.
I don't know what breed of dog that is, but that's gonna pop up real bad.
Oh my god, it is.
And this version of Crypto is he's got the inspiration from his own dog, which is an adopted dog, Ozu, that he has, and I'm just like,
Japanese.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude,
that's how they get it.
This is fucking perfect. This is fucking perfect.
And then Lex Luthor looks menacing.
Let's talk about it.
Say what you want about Nicholas Hoult. He does. He adapts so well to it.
Yeah, I was about to say very similar.
You see the kindness in Beast. You see the vulnerability in the War Boy from Mad Max. Warm Bodies. Does anybody remember Warm Bodies?
Yes, I do.
Yes. He was great in that too. That guy can act.
He was
you know what it is?
I think too this year.
You know what it is? He's British. And boy, can they act. They can act.
Never heard it.
Yeah, he's British. But yeah, just seeing it, the first thing I said is, okay, we got a second runner-up for live action Lex. You might be giving Michael Rosenbaum a run for his money.
I mean, I like the fact the intensity. It is. You can look at him and I'm like, okay, You can see that I already hate this dude. He emanates it.
None of that smarmy stuff that we would normally see from Lex. No, this is I want to take you out.
Right.
Yeah, Renfield was good.
It's overall hatred. When you can show overall hatred, that's your villain. That he ain't said 2 words yet. And I'm like,
right.
He got this nailed.
Yeah. There's two prominent shots that I will pick up on being in Cleveland, living in Cleveland. One is when you see Hawk Girl flying through the air. She flies past the building. That's the Key Bank building. It's a prominent building in downtown. The other shot is of him and Lois flying in the air. Now there's a place downtown called the Arcade, and this place is actually it's really beautiful. Like there's a lot of weddings that take place there, and like around this time of the year they have the lights all set up. It's a beautiful place. It really is. Nice. And when I seen it, I'm like, that's the Arcade. Oh, you some bitch.
You're so right.
You use it all. Oh my God, you use it all. Gunn, you genius. I need to sit down with you. I will be using every bit of my pirate powers to get a hold of you within the year.
Time to get this man to sit down.
The gates will be opened. Just that much.
We promise not to ask so many questions.
No.
We not violate NDA territory.
Yes, that's in Ohio, Bama. That's here with me in Cleveland. Yeah, so I already am signed up and ready to go. I was on board, and me and Lady Mandalore was like, let him cook. Let that man cook. Let him cook. Do not.
Y'all done fucked up. Never should have let him.
This is why Marvel's sitting there looking like, how bad did we mess up? Kevin Feige just looking at him with the most. It's that look of you know David Zaslav, right? He might have fucked up, but at least he got one decision right.
And you see how they market that one from the person that brought you Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what won them over with the Suicide Squad. From the person that brought you Guardians of the Galaxy.
Jesus. And we'll forever drop off in that great blue sky. God dang it.
So James Gunn, full applause. Full applause when you get that from me.
I clap, but my hand is covered.
It's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I believe that we're going to get another one for the Super Bowl. It will be a missed opportunity to not put something. Same trailer, maybe something a little more added.
Maybe the teaser for the teaser and the actual teaser. Maybe just.
And as a matter of fact, it may not even air, as we've noticed, as the trend goes. It may not even air like a normal trailer does live action. You would have to go to YouTube and to his IG page to see full, because that's what they'll say. That's how they'll sell it. Watch the full trailer online. That's how they do it.
Yeah, and plus Super Bowl ads. Whoo, I don't think nobody wants to pay $10 to $12 million for 30 seconds again.
If DC had any sense, they would, because they're gonna get that back.
So when he made that announcement, when he made that announcement that it was going to show at 6 a.m. PST, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be normal time here on the East Coast. It's going to be 9. I was like, it's the West Coasters that got to get up early for this one. We'll already be at our jobs. Like, I'm on break. Don't bother me. You know.
The one time the whole entire IT groups across the nation just went silent for 10 minutes.
Oh shit!
You ain't getting no help.
So once again, kudos to James Gunn and the crew that's working on this movie and setting the DC universe. Mind you, big Marvel nerd, big Marvel whore. Don't get me wrong. I love DC too. I love both houses. It'd be nice to see both houses completely win.
But it's their time.
Line. Yeah,
but it's DC's. I mean, DC has the perfect opportunity with Marvel's rebuild. DC has the perfect opportunity right now to step forward and be like, have no pressure.
Yeah, let's time to strike. It's this time. I don't want to say strike, but yeah, it's time to strike. Like if you really want to get in where you fit in, this is it.
Right.
I always said with the Snyderverse, they, in my opinion, they were rushing it. They were trying so hard to catch up with Marvel, and I was like, don't do that. Build your own thing. Take your time. We're gonna watch it anyway. So why are we such in a rush to get here? Why?
You could have done 5 movies. In the 5 movies you told Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, you could have done 5 movies leading up Justice League.
You really could have. You really could have.
Being impatient. That's all.
Yeah.
They were just straight up impatient.
They were looking at the dollar, and that's what. And don't get me wrong, each movie they made did make money. It made money.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't make the money. It didn't, like Justice League did. It made money. It didn't make the money that it should have.
But the thing is, they looked at what Marvel did with the Iron Man. Got 3 movies before the first Avengers film.
Yeah,
no, 2 movies. 2 movies before the first Avengers
film.
Yeah.
Captain America had 2 movies before the first Avengers film. Thor had 1. Then, but they had 10 years.
Yeah.
They had 10 years to get that together. Just take your time. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch all of it. I complain about some of it.
You're not losing me as a fan. I'm going to see this,
Right.
Let's not forget you had Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. running amok all between too.
Yeah.
When
I was eating all of it up. I didn't care because I'm a fan. Yes, there are some down moments. Yes, there's some high points, but I'm going to watch it because I'm a fan. At the end of the day, I'm a fan that gives a damn. I may not like how certain things went or how certain storylines went. I don't even know if you're going to bring, in Marvel's case, I don't even know if you're going to bring Phil Coulson back. I don't know. But all I know is I did love Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was not a fan of Inhumans. I just didn't like the way that was built out. But I still watched it week to week.
It was horrible.
The Eternals. I watched it. It was. I would have picked.
It was
picked a different director. Yeah.
The problem with the Eternals is it's a story that not a lot of people know, and they did not take a lot of time to explain or build up to.
Yeah, I think someone like James Gunn's caliber could have done much better with the Eternals.
It doesn't need a soundtrack.
Yeah,
could you imagine?
Because once again, characters that we somewhat know, but they're kind of obscure. But he knows how to, like, I'm going to make you care about this character somewhere. Because we really walked away really looking at Angelina Jolie like, damn, that's fucked up. She kicking ass, though. Oh, Makari. Oh, damn, that's the best part. The speedster. And she's whooping ass. That was the best part. It was like we were seeing things and we just like, okay. There's definitely moments. I said it about Secret Invasion. It was a pleasant surprise to find out Nick Fury's married to a Skrull.
That was funny. Don't know if we should get a divorce or renew our vows.
But everything surrounding it was such a slow burn and then started feeling rushed. It was just like, okay, where are we at with this? We didn't get payoffs.
Well, Secret Invasion was a rushed story, though.
It was
a rush story.
Go ahead, Whoopty.
I know Tafari always seems to have issue with the head of the Celestial in the Indian Ocean,
which will be solved in Captain America, the New World Order.
My issue is the appearance of Arishem, and no one's mentioned it since it happened. I'm like, why?
Also, we're getting an episode in What If that deals with the Eternals.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I need explanations.
Basically, what if he succeeded in doing what he did?
What if he succeeded in creating a Celestial?
Yeah. So,
we're
I think they're coming back like, yeah, we gotta correct this. So
it's almost as if Tafari's commercial got seen by everywhere.
Yeah. Like, we need to talk. Do we need to talk? Speaking of making us cry.
Bro.
Too soon. My boy.